Hurry up before someone sees us.
Perhaps my progress could be expedited, Neil, if you weren't such a useless tit and actually helped.
Well, I'm holding the door, aren't I?
For which I'm eternally grateful. Please forgive my lack of appreciation. Pull the curtains, Neil, before we have to add the neighbours to our little morgue.
What are we gonna do, Jonesy? We have to get rid of it. I mean, fuck, this isn't a robbery, man. We get caught this time, we're going away for good.
As usual, Neil, your ability to succinctly sum up our problem is impressive. Unfortunately, your summation doesn't break with the other tradition of being no use whatsoever. Now shut up for a minute while I think.
I know how we can get rid of it. I saw it in a movie once.
Oh, the source of all good ideas.
We get an axe. Then cut the body into tiny pieces. Then dump the bits in vats of acid. And there you have it. No more evidence.
Simple as that, eh?
Yep.
How good are you with an axe, Neil?
Kinda saw you doing it just quietly.
Why, I'm not surprised.
Well, fuck, man. I'm not the one who shot him, am I? I think it's only fair that you cut him up.
Who shot him, Neil, is of no consequence, as you well know. Anyhow, there's a small flaw in your plan, apart from your weakness of stomach, and that is the purchasing of several hundred litres of hydrochloric acid is quite likely to attract some attention. And that, my friend, is exactly what we don't need. I'm sure you'll agree.
Well, we don't need to tell the people what it's for.
So we get pulled up, carrying 1,000 litres of industrial-strength, highly corrosive acid. And what are we going to say? Cleans and shines without harsh scratching? Neil, you're a dick.
Well, what the fuck do we do? There's a body on the floor. He's fucking dead, man. Game over. I'm not going to be some guy's prison bitch.
Who said anything about prison? If you just calm down for a second, I think I've got an idea. You know that cemetery at the bottom of town? Bob's your mother's brother.
You mean uncle?
What? Anyway, no one would dare disturb them graves. The bodies would never be found.
I don't know. It's a pretty public place. There's plenty of bums around there, and they'll tell the pigs anything for a cheeseburger and a bottle of mess. Besides, you can't go digging up someone's grave.
Why on earth not?
Because that would be disrespectful to the dead, wouldn't it?
Weren't you the one who just suggested hacking this man, who, correct me if I'm wrong, appears to be very dead, into little pieces and then throwing those pieces into vats of acid? You'll have to forgive me if I find your comment a little hypocritical, Neil.
Oh, that's different, though. He's a crim. He deserves what he gets, doesn't he?
Yeah. Let's hope not every crim gets what he deserves, eh? You have a passing acquaintance with Colin the Cockney, do you not?
Why?
I feel we may have to pay him a little visit. Anyone can help us with our little problem, he can.
Oh, no fucking way. He's a terrier, man. He goes for the balls, and once he's got him, he doesn't let go.
Neil, it's like this. In a stinking situation, it's only going to get smellier the longer we leave it. Besides, he's probably considerably more experienced in this sort of thing than ourselves.
All right. But I'm not going to be the one who owes him a favour. You're the one that shot him.
Fair enough.
Well?
Yes. Well, what do we want? Well, my associate here would like to see Colin, if that's all right. If he's not too busy, that is.
Does he have an appointment?
Well, not as such. Let's say no, really. But if you just mention Neil's here, perhaps, well, they have something of an association.
I know all Mr. Cockney's associates, and this little dick ain't one of them. What does he want to see the boss for?
We need to ask a favour, you see. Some help with a problem.
Why don't you say so? He loves to help people with their problems. He's a regular good Samaritan. In fact, I believe he left to hurry. He's on his way to the missionary soon to help feed the homeless and clothe the poor.
Really?
Oh. Wait here.
Jonesy, about what you said before, you said that you were going to
Not now, Neil. We'll worry about the little details later. First of all, I've got to get us in there, and then we can worry about things.
Yeah, but you said
Not now, Neil.
Mr. Cockney's decided to hear your plight. Normally you just have me beat you to death with your own shoes. I must say I'm very disappointed.
Come on.
Neil and Jonesy, a couple of more sorry-looking two-bit wannabe criminals I have never had the misfortune of seeing in my life. I've seen more criminal potential in a nunnery. Why does it not surprise me that you two have found yourselves in some kind of shit? Well, what is it? Wag the clicker-tiggler, boy. I haven't got all fucking day now.
Well, Colin, Mr. Cockney, we need some help getting rid of Baz Yohan.
You want him taken out?
Not exactly. We kind of already managed that part. He's got 7 holes in him big enough to drive a truck through.
I see, and now you want me to help you dispose of the body. It's a dilly of a little pickle you found yourselves in. Did he owe you something?
It was an accident.
You accidentally shot Baz Yohan 7 times. Remind me never to have a game of darts with you. Well, ordinarily, I just tell you to fuck off. But that Baz Yohan was an annoying little fuck who I just as soon as kill as look at. Luckily for him, he had the good sense to stay the fuck out of my way. Unlike you two wankers. who come knocking on my door looking for help. What's in it for me?
Well, we're a bit strapped for cash at the moment, Mr. Cockney.
Which says a lot about your skills as thieves, doesn't it?
Yeah, we were kind of hoping that we could, like, owe you a favour or something.
Do you think me stupid, Neil?
No.
Do you think I'm a fucking idiot or something?
Oh, no, Mr. Cockney.
Well, maybe, Neil, you can enlighten me. Enlighten me to what it is exactly that you can do for me that I can't already do for my fucking self.
I don't know. I just thought that...
No, Neil, I don't think you did fault at all, or even capable of doing so. Because if you had a fault, I think it very unlikely you would have come here at all. Harold, get in here. Harold? I want you to get a doctor. Now let me make this perfectly clear. The only reason why I'm going to do this is because I can't think of a more deserving recipient of a lead pill than that smart fuck Baz.
You're going to send the doctor?
Who's the doctor?
The doctor takes care of special problems and doesn't come cheap. Which means from this moment on, we're in business together. And that is the business of me telling you what the fuck to do. And you'll do it, or else you're going to see the not so cuddly side of Harold there. And don't be fooled by his sunny exterior. He's got a nasty streak, and I'm told an impressive collection of other people's fingernails.
Thank you, Mr. Cockney.
You might not be thanking me for long. Now, where's the body?
At Jonesy's.
I live in...
I know where you live, Jonesy.
You do?
Yes. Interesting plants you've got in your garden. I hope you're not thinking of breaking in on my market.
No, Mr. Cockney. Strictly medicinal.
Indeed. Because I don't know how effective it'll be against the pain of having your fingernails pulled out, which is exactly what will happen if I hear otherwise. Now get the fuck out of here.
Are you sick, Jonesy?
No, I am not, Neil. I am, as they say, looking to cut in on the market.
Cut in on Colin? Are you on drugs?
Not yet, Neil. Not yet.
Jonesy, what do you think the doctor will do?
I don't know, Neil. I don't know.
Jonesy,
Yes, Neil.
why did you shoot Baz 7 times?
I don't know, Neil. Maybe he asked me one too many questions.
You're fucked.
Maybe I am, Neil. Maybe I am.
Jones, I presume. Colin sends his regards.
You didn't tell me the doctor was
A woman?
I was going to say striking female.
I may be a striking female, Jones, but I can also surgically remove your internal organs and leave you alive just long enough to see your heart stop beating. Is this the body you want removed?
Yeah, we want to keep all the other ones.
Remove the cover?
She's...
75 kilos, 7% body fat. 15 minutes.
Do you want us to take the body out to your car, Miss... well, Dr... Ma'am?
I travel by bus.
Really? Could be risky. I mean, those bloodstains might arouse some suspicion, I would have thought. Not to mention it looks exactly like a dead body wrapped in a sheet.
Do you have a bathtub?
Yeah?
I want you to put the body in there.
think he's past worrying about his personal hygiene.
Right now, you have to ask yourself a question, Jonesy. Do I want this body removed from my house? If so, do as I say and shut up. If not, by all means, continue to question my orders and see how you go by yourselves.
Oh, Neil! Oh, for fuck's sake.
I would like some privacy while I do my job.
Oh, sweet, sorry. Here. Come on.
And don't disturb me while I work.
What the hell's she doing in there?
How long's it been?
10 minutes. And I was thinking today couldn't get any stranger.
Jonesy, I couldn't help but notice you don't seem to be having much trouble with your conscience.
What do you mean, Neil?
Well, I read somewhere that when you kill someone, your conscience gets plagued by guilt at what you did. And for a guy who just shot someone 7 times, you don't seem all that plagued, eh?
There's a very good reason for this, Neil.
What's that?
I don't have a conscience.
Oh.
What on earth is she doing in there?
Sounds nasty.
That's it. She's making a mess of my decor. The hell are you doing in here?
What is it, Jonesy?
Well, boys, I wish I could say it's been a pleasure. Unfortunately, I feel it won't be the last time I see you two. You see, in my line of business, I regrettably have to deal with people who are either smart-mouthed or just plain stupid. As you two seem to have both bases well covered, I can assume we will shortly meet again. And until that dubious pleasure becomes mine, I will bid you good day.
What do you suppose she did with it?
Who can say, Neil?
Briefcase?
I'll admit she's good. I don't think she's a magician.
Oh well. I sure could use a beer. How about a visit to O'Hagan's? My shout?
That, Neil, is the most intelligent thing you've seen all day, mate. Come on, let's go. Oh, seconds here.
Jonesy, one thing still puzzles me though.
Why did you kill Baz?
Neil, where's the key?
Now get the fuck out of here.
Four, three.
And Bob's your mother's brother.
Mr. Coffey's decided to hear your plight. Sorry.
Neil and Jones. The more sorry looking. Fuck, sorry.
I was going to say striking female.
I may be a striking... Sorry, I said striking.
Are you sick, Jonesy?
Mr. Cockney's decided to hear your plight. Fuck, sorry. Keep rolling.
Tell me the doctor was a woman.
A woman.
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Oh, what's the use in trying?
What are we gonna do, Jonesy? I mean, fuck, this isn't a robbery, man. Let's fucking curtain.
Neil and Jonesy. A couple of more sorry looking, two-bit wannabe criminals. I've never had the unfortunately
Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Those blood patches might arouse some suspicion. Really? Those blood patches could arouse some suspicion of.
What Jonesy's trying to say? He thinks that it might arouse some suspicion, don't you think?
Well, then maybe you can explain to me and enlighten me, Neil, to exactly what it is that I can do for you that you can't do for me. That doesn't work.